UFC 148 fight week is finally here, and since Anderson Silva versus Chael Sonnen is such a hard fight to predict, we have come to the legendary Fremont Street in Old Las Vegas to ask the people here who's going to win, Anderson Silva or Chael Sonnen. Let's see what they say. All right, so UFC 148 is this weekend. Anderson Silva versus Chael Sonnen. We are here to find out who the people think will win on Saturday. You're tickling me with your feathers, by the way.
Chael by knockout.
Wow.
I'll go there.
Knockout.
Yeah, I'll go.
I think Sonnen's going to put him on his back again and get the job done this time.
Believe me, Anderson Silva, pound for pound, they say is the best man in the world. But I will tell you this, Sonnen is a hard trainer, and he is trained for this fight, and he knows what happened last time, and he's there, and he's going to be the champ.
Obviously, you're sporting your UFC t-shirt, a little stars, American flag, July 4th. Yeah. I'm guessing Chael Sonnen, right?
Definitely Chael Sonnen all the way. I read his book. I have his book in my book bag right now.
Let me see. The voice of reason.
Anderson all the way.
Anderson Silva is going to take him out in the first round.
Anderson Silva, knockout, second round.
We're going to go for Silva.
I'm going to go for Silva, knee to the jaw, knockout.
Bro, Chael's testosterone is back down, isn't it? He's not on steroids anymore.
Oh, that's not nice.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You know, it can go either way. I'm not picking one or the other.
That is the biggest bunch of bull that I've heard all day here. You're not picking one or the other? Why? Because you have such a great reputation, you don't want to ruin it?
No, I think...
Anderson Silva.
Why?
I don't know.
I know why. Anderson Silva said that he was going to break all the teeth in Chael Sonnen's mouth, and you could sympathize with something like that, right?
Yeah.
This is what's going to happen to you, Chael, on Saturday night. No front teeth. All right, guys, we've been waiting all day for your prediction. Anderson Silva, Chael Sonnen, come on, give it to us. UFC 148, it's International Fight Week. What do you say? Who are you picking, Chael Sonnen, the gangster from Westland, Oregon, or the middleweight champion, the reigning defending middleweight champion, the real champion, Anderson Silva, UFC 148?
Well, the Spider's pretty good. He got him last time, but he was down, and he was out, but he wasn't out, and he came back and he beat him. But this time, I'm going Chael's.
Wow. Mm-hmm. You watch it. You know when they have the fights in the movie theaters? Is that where you like to watch the fights?
Well, let's not talk about that. You know, I bought all the movie theaters that I go to, so. What were you doing there last Saturday by yourself?
Well, I believe this is it. Chael Sonnen's middleweight title right here, ladies and gentlemen. Feels good. Whoa. It feels good. Whoa. Clearly, I'm not championship material. I think Chael Sonnen is a good representative for the sport, a good role model despite all the trash talking and things like that.
He's a good fighter, man. Yeah, he definitely puts the trash talk in. Yeah, he's something.
Look at the Peewee over there.
Oh, I don't know, man. That's kind of weird.
Creepy, right?
Yeah, a little creepy.
Are you hitting on me?
Oh, you better believe it.
Whoa.
Granny, but
Wow. Guys, you will never believe who we have spotted. We haven't seen him since February, I believe. The world famous UFC gladiator, man. Look at him, poor guy on Fremont Street looking for tips. You know it's UFC 148 this weekend, right?
Yes, it is.
You used to be a big part of the UFC.
Yes.
Now, are you a little annoyed that they got rid of you just like that?
No,
Why?
because I know I have more talent.
Now, the bigger issue that we're trying to solve here this week is that Tito Ortiz, you've heard of Tito, right?
Of course.
He refuses to talk to us.
Really?
For something Matt Mitrione did. You've heard of Matt Mitrione, right?
Yes.
That's sort of low-level heavyweight in the UFC.
Yeah.
Can you tell Tito to lighten up? You know, it's his last fight, Hall of Fame, bury the hatchet,
Yeah.
you know, people's champion.
Yeah, Tito. You got to give Ariani a break here.
Just call me Ariani.
Sorry.
Now, he refuses to talk to us. I don't know if you know this. Sort of a long-standing issue.
Interview where he said, "I hate you."
What do you make of that?
That's kind of a jerk move because, I mean, you're a reporter. You're just asking him a question. He doesn't have to go off and be a jerk to everyone. So.
You said it, not me, right?
Tito Ortiz is a great fighter, and he's had a great career. I'll tell you this, step up and just talk to this guy. Tell him what you think. Tell him about your career. You've had a great career. Just live it. We all know who you are. Talk to this guy.
Talk to Ariel, please.
It was Matt Mitrione's fault.
It was Matt Mitrione's fault.
Well, there you have it. Some of the fans here picking Chael Sonnen, the others going with the champion Anderson Silva. But I think the biggest lesson that we learned today at the Fremont Street Experience is that Tito Ortiz needs to lighten up and speak to us. Once and for all, Tito, bury the hatchet. It's your big weekend, Hall of Fame weekend. Come on. It wasn't even our fault. Let's go. Speak to us. We'll be waiting right here for you. In Las Vegas, Ariel Helwani, MMAfighting.com. Would you like to break down perhaps the Melvin Gillard fight or the Dong Young Kim fight or perhaps, I don't know, the Patrick Cote fight?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's better analysis than we get from Ben Folks on these things.